Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Hear me loud and clear? Okay. All right, good morning to all of you. I really hope that you guys have made good money yesterday. How many of you have profited from the market yesterday? If you have profited from the market, can you keep profit? P-R-O-F-I-T. All right, if you have profited from the market, whether you do anything, whether you short, whether you long, as long as you make profits yesterday, key the word profit. P-R-O-F-I-T. Wow. Excellent, excellent. So we have Richard, Kenny, Anthony, Xiaoyan, Cynthia, Chongming, Alvid, Samuel. All right, all have profited from the market. Excellent. All right, that's so cool, right? Isn't it? Okay, yesterday, quite a few people text me on the site. They tell me that they could make some good money. I'm happy for them. They were also very surprised with the market recovery. We'll talk about that shortly. Okay, so let me just go right now to the share screen right now to talk about something about the current market situation. Okay, let's go. Can you see my COVID-19 statistics updates? Can you see? Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so let's just take a look right now. Excuse me. Now, globally, we have 77 million cases. Okay, 54 million have recovered. So that means still a lingering of 21 million cases are still not too sure what is going on there because we have death of 1.7 million. All right, USA is nearing to the 20 million mark, very near. I believe that most probably by end of this month, we should see the 20 million mark triggered. Okay, and the total death is still about 326,000 people. And of course, compared to yesterday's numbers, was 1,004. Today is 1,007, and this is not going well. All right, this is not going well. And of course, Hong Kong have just confirmed that they're not going to let UK flight coming in. So UK economy will definitely suffer once again. It will definitely suffer once again. All right, so let's look at the PowerPoint slide that I prepared for you for today. Today is the 22nd of December, 2020, Tuesday. Right, through the boys daily MAO. Now, did you profit from the sell-off? Right, that was my caption for this morning. Now, people were texting me quite a lot yesterday during the about afternoon session when about 2 p.m. whereby when the Europe stock market opens, the selling came in. And after that, gradually we saw the problem surfacing. All right, I mentioned to you guys there is a possibility of not a super bug, but a bug that could be spreading faster, all right, than what the doctors believe. All right, and now the thing is this. Apparently, look at what White House have said. White House is coming out and say that nope, things are okay. Donald Trump again become the doctor. He says that no, this is fine, this is okay. So we are seeing a deja vu once again. We are seeing a deja vu once again. So before we start this morning session, I need to give you a disclaimer as usual. Please key the word disclaimer, D-I-S-C-L-A-I-M-E-R, right? So that I can actually continue my session. I need to, now we have how many people now? We have 109 people, so I need to get at least 50, all right? So numbers are going, I need more than that. We have about 40 now, 30 now, sorry. Okay, another few more. Okay, all right, thank you so much. Okay, I hit my 50 already. Okay, thank you so much, guys, appreciate that. Okay, now the thing is this. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have been updating it every single day. Now, every time about 3 to 6 p.m., I will do my best to update the morning MAO, all right? I'll do my best to do that. So a few days ago, I mentioned that the coming months will be very challenging, and I reminded people that be very careful with your long position. I also explained that, right, the importance of actually putting trailing stop. Then on the 18th of December, I said that we were spot on Bitcoin, and I mentioned that if you have Bitcoin, you can consider taking some profit. And of course, yesterday we saw Bitcoin coming off. Then yesterday, I say already very specific, start your profit taking as early as 8:30 a.m. And if people had heard me, got my hint, they were sold off the market, take profit, and profit from yesterday's sell off. So if you want to really check what I say, you can go to my YouTube channel, Trade with the Boys, and then you can subscribe so that you don't need to wait for it to be uploaded. Once it uploads, it will inform you. Then of course you can watch it, the replay over there. Okay, all right, every day I upload this. Okay. So yesterday in the YouTube, in the videos, I put a few figures. Apology, my face blocked some of the numbers, I'll think of that. So I mentioned that the Dow Jones has to stay above 30,000. If not, there will be selling. Now, some people ask, what does head for the hills mean? Okay, head for the hills is like this. You just imagine yourself on the land. Then what happened? A tsunami comes in, a flood comes in out of nowhere, right? You need to run. So of course you don't run flat, because you run flat, the flood will hit you eventually, right? So you run upwards. So the terminology of head for the hills is run upwards, so that the flood, the water will not hit you. So obviously what we're trying to say today is that the flood is the selling wave. It's going to hit you. So you run away from it by going higher, or what we in this way, taking profit. That is what it meant. Then I also say that if the Dow goes down, it may go down all the way to 29,184. But of course, we saw the tremendous recovery yesterday. Well, I'll talk more about this. But at least these are the figures, and they really seem to follow, all right? Then I talk about NASDAQ. I said NASDAQ yesterday is a BMB for my student, BMB. Hence, therefore, as long as the NASDAQ breaks the low of yesterday, so the day before, then the NASDAQ can go down to 12,446. And it really went there. It went on the 12,450 plus. Really, it went all the way there itself. So again, this tells you the importance of having your game plan settled, write it down somewhere and use it. So yesterday, quite a few people around me make money. They were very happy. They sent me some lovely gifts. I thank you so much for that. I really want you guys to make money. That doesn't benefit anything here. If you make money, I'm happy for you. Okay? All right. So that is the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones movement. So of course, if you want to join me to watch this special Dongzhi video that I mentioned, special dates. All right. As long as you are my student, do know about this. There is a video that I uploaded, the Dongzhi special. All right. I already upload on our PSV revision group. Okay. The details, the key dates are there. This is actually the next 4 months to next 5 months forecast of the Dow and the gold market. So if you want to watch this as some of my students, you can go online to watch it. If you want to watch it, you're not a student of mine, you want to go for my course, and you can get to enjoy this video. Okay? All right, this special video, the next 4 to 5 months forecast. All right, so yesterday we saw the S&P 500 close lower in a volatile session after new COVID strain causes UK to lock down. Okay, so it's happening. It is happening, and you can see that now, right? Even China has been keeping very quiet because, again, I repeat, I have friends in China telling me that, right, the things are not doing very well, and trains to different provinces are going to be stopped very soon. But the 14th of January, there will be no city crossover because they fear that the same breakout will happen again, like what last year happened during the Chinese New Year. What do you call it? The celebration where they go back to hometown and stuff like that. So this is just about the start, okay, in my opinion. So you can see that the word used by the media is out of control. COVID strain makes UK a global pariah as countries impose travel bans. So there's more and more travel bans coming out. So again, UK is a very important economy, and obviously it's all right. I don't believe that only UK will get it because obviously they have been very open with that. They believe in the herd immunity. So of course now it's happening. I believe it has spread across Europe, my personal take. All right, my personal take. But of course, you look at the Dow Jones yesterday, it was totally incredible. It went down all the way, and within less than 2 hours, it found a base and recovers all the way. At one time, even go positive, pretty high. Of course, after that, it tapered off, but nonetheless, it seems to be there's nothing have happened at all. The question is, how come? Well, they tell you that they buy because of the Nike, Nike earning, and the bank shares they are buying up because the Federal Reserve allowed them to do share buyback, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. But whatever it is, they are telling you that as a reason. So they're telling you that the strain is not important, the vaccine is around, as long as we don't care, don't bother, we are fine. That's what they're trying to say. So of course, you can see from the news, you see that Dow Jones erases losses amid fears of the new coronavirus. It doesn't matter about that. They say that even the stock price come down, it doesn't matter as long as, it doesn't matter, because the thing is this, as long as we are able to have the stock market up, it's fine. So, well, let's take a look here right now. Apparently now people are asking, is a $600 stimulus check coming within the days? Is it enough? Now, I was looking through entire this stimulus package. I realized a very interesting thing. They are giving the Americans $600 the check. That is true. But they're giving hundreds of millions to different other countries like Israel, right, Canada. So to me is that, right, that is a real rational reason why people are putting it on the table, because they want to give someone else the benefit out of it. So $600, you think about this, is it really enough? Seriously, you think really enough? So all I can say is this is just a big smoke screen now, in my opinion. So another few more weeks, the whole thing repeats, and I don't think there will be any more stimulus package. Now, the next one I believe will be very long later, maybe in probably February or March already, in my personal opinion. So because of that itself, right, I'm saying that the market can be happy for now. They can tell you because they got now the money, they buy Apple, they buy Tesla, they buy this, they buy that. Okay, whatever it is, we know that it happened before. That was in this December and January. Remember that? Then after that, what happened? The market came off. All right. So it's the same thing. It will never have changed. So look at what happened yesterday in our TWB Dow Recap. You can see very clearly the Dow was moving sideways. Then when the boys had to sell at the bottom of the screen, you see that when KSI turned red in color, the market powered in. All right, sorry that I woke up a bit late this morning. All right, not feeling well. So I didn't get the chart up. So this is yesterday's market. I see one sec all the KTRs, but I can see the movement is very clear. It was only until about 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. 11 p.m. Sorry. That's why you can see that later on when the KSI from red turned green, the boys came in and then they've been buying up all the way. So even when price come down, if the KSI is green in color, the boys are buying. So any CCRY will be a good buy. So you see that our system is really very unique, very unique. Because typically when price come down, system call for sell, right? Other system, but our system call for buy instead. Okay, so that was happened. So I'll share something very interesting for you, extra special sharing for today. This is the fear and greed indicator by CNN, right? Now, basically, I found the chart version. So you can see that, right, the last few days, okay, whenever the market hit a peak, after that itself, right, a few more days, the market will come off. Okay, so that's why the warning was already given to you guys last week when I told you guys the CNN indicator has peaked. And likely itself, right, the market very soon will take profit. So when people say solid, people ask me, Kel, why is it so? Because if the indicator have peaked and come down, that means it's actually getting not so greedy. I say no, it doesn't work this way. Usually the greed and fear indicator will hit the peak first, then the market react. So why is that so? Last burst of fire, euphoria, all this is possible. But the next thing is normally if that happens, the market, when it come off, right, the downside is quite a fair bit. So it's about 200 points on average for the S&P 500. So 200 points of current level now is probably about 8%. So in short itself, right, we are still not out of the woods yet. If you're looking about what happened yesterday, the S&P was down by about 4%, 2%, 2 to 3%. So you're talking about average of 8%, we are still far away. But of course, again, don't forget yesterday, although the S&P down by 2%, it went back up again. So in short, it didn't really move. Okay, in short, it didn't move. So which means that, right, if this continue to slide down further, all right, then it means that we are not out of it yet. We are really not out of it yet. Okay, so traders, just take note of that. So I went through all the stock forums and I realized that people were expecting a butt bluff yesterday. But what happened? The market went up, right? So now the normal retail traders are so happy. They say that, no, they are correct. No way, cannot be wrong. Sure, make money. Yeah, everything they buy, they all make money. So you think about this. Let's just reflect back once again. We're talking about a strain in UK. We're talking about the stock market at overvalued. We're talking about the stimulus plan that is basically $600. And yet the people in America are so happy with this. They were looking at downside, but when the day comes in, they can buy shares and they're up by 20%. I can tell you this, guys, 20 years in this market, I can guarantee you this, these people will regret very soon. Because now they're in a euphoric point by anything I buy now sure can make money. So as long as the market is going up, I don't care. And that is what the boys want, because when they are doing this, they are liquidating their profit, their position. That's why I mentioned to you guys, are we at the accumulation stage or we are at the distribution stage? And I can tell you this, we are definitely at the distribution stage. So I will leave it there, but this is very clear that the people are not caring. So we have to be very careful. So these are the few counters that's wholly really leading the entire US stock market. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, and Tesla. These 6 counters are the one leading the entire US stock market. Look at it. These are the smaller shares, slightly bigger and stuff like that. These are the remaining 494 counters that is leading in that is representing S&P 500. So the S&P 500 now is basically 50-50 split, whereby the 6 of them are holding 50% stake of the S&P 500. Yes, the Tesla share is not the biggest. It's not the biggest, and therefore, right, this guy itself, right, shouldn't make much impact. But of course, yesterday it was mentioned as a target bought, but the remaining are here. So I will tell you upfront, the moment you see Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, or Facebook, there are some selling on this counter, then you will really see the whole meltdown coming in. So at the moment now, they're still holding up. They're still holding up, so still okay. But if you anytime you do your own research and you saw some selling again, then that will be likely the start already. So traders, be very, very careful. It's updated on the 21st of December. All right, so that is the US side. Let's look at the charts right now. There's some selling already on the Dow Jones already. So let's take a look what happened this morning. Well, same thing again. This is the conventional chart, the triple, where we can link all the highs. You can see beautifully yesterday it hit the high, gap up, hit the high, and come off. So I mentioned that if the Dow Jones lose 30,083, okay, I'll push it a bit to the right side just in case. Right, if the Dow Jones loses 30,083, there will be selling. And you can see yesterday when the Dow broke 30,083, the market really fell off the cliff. So that means that today the 30,083 will still be the very important level to watch out for. So I'm going to write it down again for all of you. I really hope that you use it to your advantage and make good money out of that. So this number here itself is 30,083. Okay, so that is the first support. Then, of course, today the MA has to move a bit higher because now the price is going up. There's something down. Okay, let's bring it up around here. So the next today MA is about 30,000. It's about, to be precise, is 30,010. That is the MA level. Okay, the MA level. And we saw yesterday when the MA broke, the market fell like a rock. So I believe that this will happen again. Okay, so my call is still the same. If the Dow Jones later break 30,083 or break 30,010, the Dow will come off again. It will come off again. You heard me loud and clear. It will come off again. And of course, this support level here, I'm still holding belief that it will come down. And that's 29,184, or conveniently, just remember 29,200. Okay, 29,184. Okay, all right, that is my figure. Now, of course, the question is this. Okay, Kel, with the big movement like this, with long tail, isn't it very bullish? Now, there's two sides of the coin here. Let me explain this to you. One side of the coin is, yes, it's so bullish that the market, every low level they buy. Okay, that is the very bullish side. On the flip side, all right, because of long tail, that means that the boys are already selling. They already sold off already. So this recovery either is Fed buying, or there's some retail buying, or because they just want to purposely shift the market up again to now turn short the market down. When the boys distribute downwards, they are selling it down. When they want to basically take on short position, they will purposely push it up again, and then they will sell it down because they are no longer holding the equities. So I can tell you this is our BNB. So these 2 points again will be a very important level. So same thing once again, if the Dow Jones can go above the upside here, above the high of the yesterday, the Dow can go to 32,000. I repeat, I'm not going to kid you not. If the Dow Jones can break the high, the Dow will go to 32,000 very easily. Now, why do I say that? Let me know. Can you bring out your calculator? Now, yesterday, the entire trading range. Let's take a look. Now, yesterday, the entire trading range is that the Dow high was 30,412. All right, I repeat. Now, different brokers have different numbers. 30,412 was a high of the Dow yesterday. The low of the Dow yesterday was 29,423. So it was a 989 point range, okay, based on our AIMS platform. So it's a 989 lah. So make it simple lah, 990 lah, easier, 990. Okay, so it's very close to 1,000 point. So which means that if the Dow is to go up, the Dow will go up by 1,000 points easily from where the high was. So that's why the high is 30,400, right? So that means the Dow can go to 31,400 easily. But on the flip side, if the Dow Jones is to come down, it will go down by at least 1,000 point too. So the low is 29,423, then 1,000 point down will be about 28,423. And that is actually very incredibly close to my forecast. That's for 28,464. Very close by. So which means that if the Dow is to go down and break the low of yesterday, wow, the selling should be able to come down to here rather easily over the next few weeks. Okay, I'm not kidding you. I'm just informing you that my personal take here itself. So the Dow has to stay above the low of yesterday for it to continue its upside. But if the Dow fail, then that is a very good chance the Dow can go down to 28,464 level. All right, all heard me loud and clear. So if you can you key these five numbers there, 28464 into the group chat. Well, I'll take a little short drink here. Now, someone asked me that, why we give such a big figure? Why must we always do such things? It's not that I'm doing this for the fun of it, guys. Because I really want you to do and make big bucks from these few weeks. Because I really believe that next few weeks, the market will go into a very big movement. All right. In fact, 2,000 point is just only a very humble little number that is in my mind now. If you ask me seriously, I believe that the Dow Jones can go down more than that. I repeat myself one more time. I believe that the Dow Jones can go down more than that. But I will just share along the way. Okay, I'll just share along the way. Okay, right. So later on Tuesday is our Super Tuesday for all our Trade with the Boys family members. I will be doing the revision and I will be sharing with you more on my personal take on the Dow Jones. All right, where it can really go. So stay tuned at 2 p.m. We will do our revision. All right, our trade with our this Super Tuesday revision. Okay, at 2 p.m. Okay. All right, so that is the Dow Jones right now. And obviously, you can see the chart-wise, the market yesterday hit the high, right, and slammed down all the way and hit down to my new low level. So since the new low has been triggered, I'll push it back a little bit down. I'll bring it down here. So I will know that where is my technical point to watch out again. So the Dow Jones now is coming down. You can see that it broke my 23.6 level. So I can straight away tell myself the next down level will go down to about 30,000. So which means that the Dow will go down to my very important support level at 30,000 very soon. Yes, it will go there. Okay, that's why I use this Fibonacci on a very daily schedule to look at my forecast. Okay. All right, someone text me on the side here. Hold on. Okay, someone asked me on the site is that, well, I share my overview on the market, right? But can it be used to, help to on each specific counter? Now, for each specific counter like Tesla, Google, Apple, you need to look at the chart itself. To me, is that doesn't mean that the macro picture is down, the stock of yours has to go down. It's not necessary. We have seen this before, it went against. So if you are new, and you want to know how we actually see each market stock movement itself, right? Then you need to subscribe to our indicator to see that. That'll be easier. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now the weekly chart itself, right? You can see is obviously turning black color, and the thing is this: the very technical point is 30,030. So if the Dow Jones close below 30,030, it will basically become part of the trend, and that is ugly. So that's why this week the Dow has to stay above 30,030. So along the way from now till this weekend, if the Dow really stays really below 30,000, then this chart will look very ugly already on a weekly chart. And that will be a very important significant. And you look at this one here, this is the one I'm really concerned. I can tell you this weekly chart, this is very crazy, this is very bad. Weekly chart cannot have gap one. If weekly chart have a gap, the market will pour down very fast. So I really suspect that this coming week is a weekend for long Christmas, right? So we have a Christmas weekend coming in. So if the Dow really close negative, then because of the strain, it may spread across the long weekend. And if the Dow open lower, we might even see something of such a significant. I'm not kidding you, I'm just saying that it is possible. Nothing is impossible, okay? Because now the most powerful thing that is supposed to support the market called the stimulus package is no longer available. It's already done deal. So there's nothing else. Really, there's nothing else already. So unless Federal Reserve come out and say, no care, I got other ways to make the market strong. So now you can see the Dow Jones now is coming off already. You can see that this is the board. Just now earlier this morning, there was some buying. My friends say want to buy the Dow Jones. I say no. I say the KSI is red. Be careful. And now you can look at the day chart. Now for today's day chart, because of the BMB, there is no pivot for today. So no pivot for today means what? That means that today the opening price will be the key pivotal. So today opening price is 30,205, which means that as long as the Dow Jones stay below opening price, it's a sell. Below opening price, it is a sell. Okay, today Dow got no pivot. Okay, no pivot. So in terms of the cage, right? The cage midpoint is about 29,934. So this point is all the technical and all the KCBs are all multiply all down there. KCB are all jam up here already. So if that is the case, that means that if the KCB cannot hold the fort, the next selling will come in. So if you look at it now, I cannot really see it's jam up. So that means that if the Dow Jones break below 29,909, there will be a free fall all the way to 29,765. Okay, that is how you look at the KCB for you guys. Okay. All right, so that is the Dow Jones. Nasdaq wise, this is my Nasdaq chart. Beautiful, my goodness, look at it. That's why when Nasdaq came down to this point, I told you guys when the Nasdaq do come down to the technical point, the trend line, you have to look for buying. And indeed, Nasdaq really hit the trend line and rebounded yesterday. So now the Nasdaq is going to challenge again the technical level that I mentioned, between 12,673. So I repeat, the very important support level is 12,673. So if the Nasdaq again breaks below, Nasdaq will come down again. Now, because of the steepness of the trend right now, you can see that the support for today is much higher. The support for the Nasdaq today, it will be about 12,562. Right, 12562. That will be the support. And the MA today, shift it up a bit now. It's over here. The MA is about 12,468. Okay. All right. Now, for Nasdaq today, there will be pivot because that's not a BMB. Let's take a look right now. Nasdaq. There we go. Now, Nasdaq today, the opening is quite interesting. The opening is actually above pivot 1. That's 12,641. So which means that if the Nasdaq stays above OP, Nasdaq can be a buy. Yeah, surprisingly, right? It is totally different from the Dow. But the KSI is obviously I believe it's a jump. I can do the math later. And if the Nasdaq do break 12,641, there will be selling. I repeat, if the Nasdaq breaks 12,641, there will be selling, and the selling can bring down all the way to this point here, 12,322. Now the thing is this: people ask, now, Kel, if there's going to be a getting strain, everybody be at home again. Yes, airline stock, logistics stocks, general stocks will be down, but the tech stock will be up, right? Because now everybody is going back to technology again, so there'll be people staying at home and things will be back to technology buying. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But again, that it depends how bad is this strain. If this strain is going to be very, very bad, and there's a need to bring the market down to have a value buying later on, a good value environment, that might be just sudden profit taking on the Nasdaq just to book profit, because that was what happened on gold yesterday. I'll talk about gold shortly. Okay, so this is my personal take, all right, on that. Okay, now of course, just to showcase a little bit on Hang Seng. I already mentioned that Hang Seng will be coming down. So yesterday Hang Seng came down, but after that it recovered back above the critical 26,198. So my point is this: Hang Seng, you can see yesterday it hit the MA beautifully and come down. That's why I say Hang Seng yesterday, when Hang Seng hit about this 26,500, is a sell. And if you follow through, you have made your money. So if Hang Seng today breaks 26,198, I still believe Hang Seng will go down to 25,500. But I've been saying this for a long while. I'm going to still repeat myself. I will not change my words. I believe that Hang Seng, if it breaks below here, it will come down all the way here, and that's 25,500. And yeah, this is the level, 26,198. Okay, so this is a 700 points movement for long haul. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, so that is the index side. Let's look at the commodity side. Now, gold basically yesterday, it was okay, going up. Suddenly, because of the strain, wow, gold went ballistic, went crazy, went all the way down by $40 in just only an hour. Crazy, right? I repeat to you already. I say stock market down, gold will come down. I already say this many times. Many people don't believe me. They say that I'm talking bullshit. But fact is a matter. You saw how the Dow came off. You saw how the gold came off. It is the same. They are really tied to one another for now. Yes, fundamentally they can be different. Last time they can be one up, one down, but that is last time. Now they are together. Later on, next year, there will be a point whereby it will again go the opposite direction, whereby equity market may be going down and gold go up crazy. So that is why I say you need to watch the Dongzhi video to hear more about it. All right, so now the thing is this: the boys are a little bit mixed now. Some of them say it's a pressure to go higher. Some say it's time to go lower. So again, as usual, now the boys are a bit lost already because the market basically down and go up again. So now they're saying that gold could be a form of hedging tool once again, as usual, typically style of them. But if you look carefully, again, this is gold yesterday. Gold was moving up very nicely all the way. Suddenly, the boys came in to sell. KCX, although turned blue or turned green, but then there was no signal until here. Then it fell and then it collapsed. The gold collapsed from 1900, collapsed all the way down to 1854 level, almost $50 in just 45 minutes. Okay. Then after that, the boys came in strongly. It's the KSI jump. All right, KSI jump, blue bar retreating. So that's why you can buy gold after that. Okay. So my personal take is this: gold will still continue to drop as long as equity market drop. Okay, you heard me loud and clear. So let's look at the gold movement right now. Okay, gold. Now this is the gold chart. You see, I told you, right? That's why I don't want to change my stand on the bullishness, because I told you before, if I see the stock market look like coming down, then gold will not be going up. So my trend line that I redraw live yesterday really displayed the importance of why certain things must watch out for. So this technical point was 1891. So that's why when gold went past, okay, it go up to 1906, but after that it traveled down all the way. Now, why 1906 was there? Do you remember that I said this before to you all? I said that take this black color candle, the entire body, you divide by 2, you get a number. Do you remember that? How many of you remember that? I said that take the black body of this candle, then you divide by 2, you get a number, and the number is 121906. If you remember this, you key 1906 in the group chat. Right, great. And you see for yourself, guys. Look at it. Look at it. The day high yesterday was 1906. Incredible, right? Now think about technical drawing is that once you draw, it has to stick. You cannot today draw, then tomorrow change, and tomorrow change, and tomorrow change. Then that's pointless already. For me, I don't change my chart. Once I put it there, it's more of remember to tell me. So I know that 1906 is a strong resistance, but yesterday I was having a meeting, I didn't bother. So when I came back, I looked at the chart, I said, oh my God, this is crazy. Now, what does it represent? Three things. This tells you that this selling is genuine. If the gold cannot trade above 1906 the next few days, then I can tell you this, gold will plunge. I repeat, yes, you heard me correctly. If the gold cannot stay above 1906 the next few days or weeks, gold will plunge. You heard me. So how much is this again? Now this entire candle, look at it again. Everybody take your calculator out. This entire candle, the body, this time is body only, body, this body itself, right? The opening price is 1954. The closing price is 1861. So which means it's a $93 body length. $93 body length. So if that is the case itself, right? Okay, I just take the closing price with 1861 minus 93. That means gold will go down to 1768. So that's why at the time the gold really come down to 1764 and rebounded, right? Okay, and rebounded. You see that? So that means the time when I say gold will come down, because it came down by one time, right? And that's why gold formed the base here and then rebounded. Okay, this is what we learned in PTP called 1 times 1. Now this is only part 1 of it, part 1. Now part 2. Yeah, part 2. Listen, part 2. Now normally when the market do a 1 times 1, and once it hit this low, hit the 1 times 1 point, it will always rebound. That's why we were so bullish back then when the market was calling for sell. But the second part is that if the market now hit this point perfectly, like what you're seeing right now, then that means there will be another wave coming in. There will be another wave coming in. And this wave, you look at it now, it's a technical wave. Let me just show it to you in chart form. You can see now. That means the next technical wave, it will come down to any point here itself. Any point, right? Any point. So I'm going to put a number for you. I know that sounds crazy in the morning to do all this thing, but why not, right? The next number I'm going to forecast, I believe, if gold is to come down, gold this time round will travel down to around here, and that's about 1720. Okay, 1720. Now, how I get this number? Very simple. I take the high, I take this number, 1906, right? I minus 93 times 2. Double the wave. So that's why I get the final figure of 1720. And if you look at the chart wise, if you look at it, okay, you look at the chart now. If I were to use the crosshair line for the goal to hit here, to hit this level here to get a support, right? That is the 1721, right? You saw the price there, the intersection. What date at the bottom? What date is there at the bottom? That date is 29 December. 29 December. Yeah. So that's my answer. So if you have been hearing me out loud, you've been hearing me, my MAO, then you should know what am I looking at the next 7 days. The next 7 days, you will know exactly where am I looking at for the market. Because everything is together one. If one sell, next sell. Next one buy, next buy. So you see my direction here. So the date I'm giving you is 29 December. I hope that it doesn't come. But from what I'm saying is, it is highly possible. Okay? All clear? If you're clear yourself, right, can you see clear? Can you key clear? CLEAR. All right, we're ending this very soon already. Don't worry about that. So for today's goal, let's take a look at today's goal right now. All right, the thing is this for morning MAO. I never bought you, right? Every day I got something new for you. Every day I got things to share with you. And I don't want to, we don't do boasting. We just tell you the fact of the matter. So today you can see for gold, no good. Gold, no good. Gold opening price is very below pivot 2. at 1890. All right, pivot 2 is 1890. So if gold stays below OP, gold will sell. Gold will sell. Gold will come down, and well, gold can come down all the way to where? The first junction it will stop is 1863. I repeat, the first stop will be 1863. I repeat, 1863. That will be the first stop, KCB. Next stop, it will be 1853. 1853. Okay, so I give you the two levels first for today. Enough already. So the first stop today for gold, 1863. Next stop, 1853. Okay. Now, you can see very clearly there is a turnaround on the KSI, but at the bottom of the screen, no KCX yet, no blue bars yet. So the market is still okay. So only when you see the blue bar extending outwards, the little tooth come out, right, then this can get drastic. Okay. All right. Just toy a little bit with one of my latest indicator called KRW. Let's try it out for a short moment. Just show you a bit here and there. Well, KRW today tells me that the numbers of today is lower than the day before. So that means today the market will look to sell. Any upside, the market will sell. All right, any upside, the market will sell. Okay, all right. Later on, I will be sharing this a little bit on our 2 p.m. revision. I'll share this a little bit just to share. Okay, all right. Okay, so today gold downside will be there as long as the market stay below OP. Must stay below OP first. If we stay above OP, then no point. Okay, all right. Crude oil, well, crazy. Oh my God, look at it, crazy. Oh shit. Look at it, my God, look at it. How accurate is the MA30? The crude oil plunged all the way yesterday and hit the $46. I told you, right, the 46.18 level, and it just missed by a few cents and rebounded. Oh my God. So that is why this MA30 weighted linear average is better than your simple moving average. Okay, so that's why I want to share this with you. So today the MA will be at about 46.32. 46.32. All right, so watch out for that. 46.32. Okay, I already tell you guys don't buy crude oil. They don't chase. I said that there will be a pullback of significant. Right, hopefully you have followed what I say that day. Okay, all right, so that is crude oil. Okay, all right, so that will be all for today. I believe that. Any more slide for me? Okay, just last point, last few time. All right, this is the last time for you to get the price. And I think that rather than talk about the price, why not talk about this thing? This video, this Dongzhi video, really very important. This really covers and tell you that it takes 4 months, 5 months forecast. I believe that this video will easily pay off your this 1388 law. Seriously, that's my point. If you want to know exactly how I feel the market, what's my take on the market, and which day exactly I'm looking at my market to actually go down and recover, which market to buy, what to do, I think this video will compromise everything. All right, of course, if student of mine, you want to share this video with your friends or you play on and let them watch it, I mean, I can't stop you, but you can encourage them to join us rather than they get hit by the market themselves. Because next few months, the market will go really crazy. Really crazy, Okay, my Bitcoin is still ongoing. Things are good. I told you guys don't buy Bitcoin yet because I suspected that Bitcoin will fall. Let me just show to you now the Bitcoin. You see, I told you Bitcoin will come down, and I tell you this today, Bitcoin today will fall further. I repeat, Bitcoin will fall further today. Bitcoin today opening price is below pivot 2. So Bitcoin today will fall further. Bitcoin will fall to at least 21,255. You heard me correctly. Now, no one in the industry today, I can tell you this, no one in this market now is calling for sell in Bitcoin, only me. Yes, I'm not because I'm going to be different to get your attention. No, the chart tells me that Bitcoin will fall. So the first level will be 21,255. But if you ask me any level that you really want to buy, maybe here. That's how much? 19,409. Yes, 19,409. Of course, whether it will go there, I don't know. Okay, I really don't know. But I believe that this number should come. This one, a little bit tougher. But again, no one's know, right? So guys, this is not a way to, what do you call, when they say that stock market come down itself, all right, we should buy Bitcoin. No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So which means that if the stock market fall, the gold will fall and Bitcoin will also fall. Okay, I hope you heard me right and clear, and hopefully you have the money to buy Bitcoin later on at a cheaper price. You can get it much cheaper later. Okay, all right. All right, so before you go, don't go first. Okay, don't go first. Usually 45 minutes, right? So let me just finish up, and you can take a leave. So before you go, I really want you to have the food of the day as usual. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Like that, I think it's a very nice one. How to join my class? Very simple. Just contact us through Facebook. Okay, PM us and we will lead you from there itself. Okay, right. Do remember this: the $1,388 Singapore dollars to you now, it could be a big figure, but if you can get exactly what you want to hear from me today at 2 p.m., right, exactly how I feel about market and why I say 29 December to be very careful, all these things will definitely pay off your this cost fee rather easily. This is how I see it. So rather than penny wise and pound foolish, make the right decision. Okay. You have PM us, no reply. Okay, never mind. Let's take a look on this. Let me get back to you. Okay. All right, that's all for today. Have a great day, guys. I will see you at 2 p.m. for all my students. For those of my want to join me, you just PM me again. I will be the one taking a look. All right, thank you, guys. Yes, I need to drink more water. Bye-bye.